And Merry Christmas, everybody! So there we have it, the regulation look at Jingle Bells that we always do on Christmas Eve. And we are only 56 minutes away from Christmas here in the UK. You might be able to tell I've got the Christmas Santa hat on, and we've got lots of stuff going on screen. Now, as for whether everything works as it normally does on the live stream, who knows? One thing that was really enjoyable just before going live, about 40 minutes ago, Patreon decided to log me out. And it's one of those situations where it says, okay, well, first of all, put in your email and then try and remember your password that you haven't put in for about a year and a half because you've always been logged in. It's never logged me out before. But anyway, managed to get back into it. So the vote for tonight's cover video was a little bit late because obviously I've got to log back into Patreon once I'd figured out what my password was. I actually in the end went for a code rather than a password and got that sent through. But anyway, so we have the vote going on, Parisian Walkways and The Power of Love. I think that was the other one. I did it in a bit of a panic, and I'm going to have to find the buttons later on for whichever one of those wins, because I haven't organised that either. But we're just going to be flying by the seat of our pants, as we say here in the UK, and we'll see what happens. So, hello everyone in the live chat room. Thank you for joining me tonight. I can see in there Billy, Leslie, Rowe, Laura, Craig, Cindy, Tammy, Orlando, Diamond Girl, Ninja Kitty, Bonks, PN112, Laura, Corey, Row again, Billy, B, Muriel, Al. Was that Al? It's going through too quickly. But thank you for joining me on this Christmas Eve. I don't know what time it is where you are, but yeah, we are very close somehow to Christmas. I said this recently. I don't know how this has happened. We've teleported to Christmas Eve again. And yeah, so it's going to be Christmas tomorrow. And then once we've done that, then it's going to be the New Year. And yeah, and then before you know, it's going to be next Christmas again and New Year's. Yeah, it's going to be, I think every year just goes faster and faster. So anyway, thank you everyone for joining me this year on the channel. And something that I did see is on the subscriber count at the beginning of 2024, we were at 335,000 subscribers. And now I'm going to get this on screen because we have just passed, I believe, 453,000 subscribers. The numbers are too big. I can't really keep track of it all. But yeah, 453,000 subscribers, which is amazing. But it means that, yeah, it's almost 120,000 more since the beginning of the year, which is crazy because that's like getting a reward or an award that YouTube give you. Like, I know that very few people get to 100,000. So doing that in 12 months, or actually doing more than that 12 months, is crazy. But thank you guys for subscribing and yeah, getting involved on the channel. I'm just going to shut everybody up because I don't know how loud they were cheering. Maybe very loud because it's Christmas and they're all very excited. So actually, the good thing about wearing a hat is that I can get the hair out of my eyes and the hat holds it there. So that's a bonus. I should do it in a hat every time. But anyway, let's get the names of my patrons up on screen because they make this all possible in the first place. So thank you guys. You know who you are. As I always say, you know, these people are the foundation of everything that I do and allow me to do what I do. So yeah, big shout out to you guys. And as for, now this is going to be interesting, the screen captures for tonight's live stream I have not set up. And when I said flying by the seat of our pants, let's see if this appears on screen. Fingers crossed for the likeometer. There it is. What? Yeah, it is. 289. I saw that and thought, hang on, that's a lot of likes for right at the beginning of the live stream. So anyway, what we're going to be aiming for tonight with the likes goal, I wasn't sure. I thought, well, why don't we decide in the live chat room what we're going to be aiming for tonight in order to have a Phil Jam. And yeah, I know that Joe has sent me a link, or it looks like maybe 2 links quite a long message that I haven't actually read, but we'll jump into that if we do hit the goal, whatever the goal is going to be. So I'm going to look into the live chat room and give me some numbers. What should we aim for tonight? I'm just going to take a random number. And Angela says 555. 300 has been suggested. What's that? 3 times in a row by different people. That's because we're at 318. So, yeah, we could have hit the likes goal already. I think the likes goal has got to be above what we are at the moment. So what, maybe 500, something like that, in and around that. Stella definitely doesn't want to jam. 5,555. Same 1,500,000. And 454.0. So maybe 500. We got the silly numbers and we got the very low numbers. So let's aim for 500. Now that's what we're going to be going for tonight. And it means that I've got to adjust this on the fly as well. So first of all, I've got to find where it is in the software. And let's erase that and say 500. So we're looking for another 124 people. No, 112 more people. It's because, yeah, I was figuring it out from not 500, but from 500, obviously 158 now. So yeah, if you could hit that thumbs up, that would be very much appreciated. And then we'll have the fill jam at the end of the live stream. And another thing that I need to put up on the screen is the donations tab, because you don't have to donate. Just watching is great. And maybe hitting the thumbs up. If you could leave a thumbs up as you come through the door, that would be very much appreciated. But yeah, just watching is very much appreciated. And maybe hitting the thumbs up and maybe leaving a comment, and you can introduce yourself into the live chat room tonight. That's how we roll on the live streams. And we live stream every Tuesday and Saturday. It's not just a special thing now for Christmas Eve. So yeah, I'm wondering if on the software, it looks like something's flashing up. And sometimes, I don't know why, but the background picture, or at least the picture that happens at the beginning of the live stream, flashes on for like a millisecond. I don't know why that is. It might be because we've got so much going on with the screen. So we'll just have to put up with that thing that seems to be flashing and then disappearing. But yes, thank you guys for the donations. You don't have to donate, but I can see that they have come through. And yeah, they are very much appreciated. But for those people that can't resist donating, I think it's important that they know between 45 and 60% goes to YouTube through the Super Chat window, and between 3 and 5% goes to PayPal through the PayPal link, which you can find in the description below, I believe. I haven't checked on that in a long time, but it should be in there somewhere. So, right. Let's jump into those donations that have popped in to the Super Chat window to begin with. We've had one from Paul, and Paul's donated $5, so thank you for that, Paul. The message is Merry Christmas to Phil and all y'all. 453,000 subscribers, most excellent. Let's have some Christmas Eve fun tonight. Rock. So thank you for that. And Orlando's donated $2 as well. Thank you for that, Orlando. The message is Merry Christmas. 1 day early. So, and then Orlando donated again $2 and says hit the like button. So thank you for those. And yeah, it's technically not a whole day early here. We are still 47 minutes early. So yeah, doing a lot of maths tonight for some reason. But yeah, thank you for that, Orlando. And Debs has donated £5 as well. Thank you for that, Debs. And the message is Merry Christmas. Thanks for the content. So thank you for watching. And Roman has donated £2 as well. So thank you for that, Roman. And Roman says, cool, with the rock horns, maybe. I'm not sure what the pear person does in this particular picture. It's either, yeah, like, I don't know, hang 10, is that a thing? I think that's a surfing thing. But anyway, yeah, thank you for that donation. Now, one thing that I am noticing is this hair being pushed against my face, yeah, it is a bit annoying. So maybe I shouldn't be wearing a hat for all of the live streams. It's a little bit off-putting. So anyway, we'll keep pushing forward, and it's only one day of the year, so I'll just put up with it. Right. Thank you for those donations in the Super Chat window, and we had some donations in the PayPal window as well. Quite a few of these. Let me work my way through these. Elrod donated £6, so thank you for that. Elrod. And when was that? That was on Sunday at 9:37 in the morning. So thank you for that, Elrod. And Ian donated £1 as well, so thank you for that, Ian. And that was on Sunday. And Tom has donated £10 as well. Thank you for that, Tom. And that was at 6:21 this morning. And yeah, these are all straight up donations without any messages. And then Nicole donated £20, and this one has a message with it. Thank you for this, Nicole. The message is, hello, Phil. A pleasure to share with you a new Christmas on your channel. Let's hope for more fraternity in all hearts. Merry Christmas, Phil, for you and your family. Bon baises de France. And rock always. So thank you for that. And I don't speak French, so I'm not sure what that means. I did French at school, so I know it means good something. So maybe happy holidays or something like that. But anyway, thank you for that, Nicole. And Sue has donated £100. Thank you for that, Sue. And at this point, I'm going to say, if anybody accidentally donates too much money, just let me know, because it's very easy to reverse it and sort it out on PayPal. Unfortunately, through the Super Chat window, YouTube take the money instantly. So there's no way of, so it means between 45 and 60%, YouTube takes. As soon as somebody might press a wrong number and press enter, as soon as you press enter, YouTube might take 60% of it. So yeah, it's a lot more difficult, but it's going to be impossible to get the money back. So be very careful with what you're doing when you're typing, especially in the Super Chat window. But thank you for this, Sue. And yes, if there are any problems, any accidental donations, just let me know and we can reverse it. But thank you for that. And Richard has donated £15. Thank you for that. And the message is, congrats on a successful year. And thank you for all the jams. Best wishes for Christmas and a happy new year. So thank you for that. And yeah, I mean, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you, Richard, but everybody in the live chat room, because I know that a lot of people are going to be wishing me and my family a Happy New Year and Merry Christmas as well. So thank you guys for that. But I can wish it to everybody in the live chat room all at once. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas. Right, and New Year, of course, but I'll see you before the New Year, because hopefully you can tune into the New Year's Eve live stream. Tammy has donated £50. Thank you for that, Tammy. And the message is, hi, Phil. Congratulations on hitting 453,000 subscribers. I wish you and your lovely family a Christmas filled with lots of love, laughter, and fun. Merry Christmas. Love ya. So thank you for that, Tammy. And Bridget has donated £25 as well. Thank you for that, Bridget. The message is, Merry Christmas, Phil. Hope you and your family have a wonderful holiday. Bridget, so that sounds like we're going on holiday somewhere. But yes, I know what you mean. A nice holiday period. Now, as for the holiday period, I mean, I say holiday because obviously I'm live streaming now and it's Christmas Eve and I'm going to be going into Christmas Day. But Christmas Day, and we call Boxing Day here, so we call the 26th Boxing Day. I think maybe other people just call that the 26th. But I'm going to be having Christmas Day off and Boxing Day off. So those are my two holiday days. Thursday, hang on, where are we? Yeah, so Thursday's then most likely going to be a little bit of admin. Friday, video day. Saturday, probably not going to be live streaming because I'm going to have to catch up with 2 days worth of messages. Because even though it's Christmas and Boxing Day, people are still emailing. And I know this from past experience that people still send me emails and questions and things, even though it's Christmas Day. or the 26th. So yeah, I'll try and keep up with everything, but I am planning on doing some kind of video on Friday and then another video on Sunday. So yeah, and then live streaming Tuesday, and then I'll probably have New Year's Day off as well. So yeah, I'll have, what's that, maybe 3 days to keep up with everything. But anyway, back to tonight. Thank you for that, Bridget. Yeah, and this is it. That yeah, I'll get a few holiday days off to eat some chocolate orange and Turkish delight, and maybe see what's on TV, because I don't really sit down and see what's on TV. If I ever do have the opportunity to do that, it's always something that's pre-planned, you know, like Skinwalker Ranch or something, or yeah, a particular series that I might watch that I'm a fan of, that I'm kind of looking out for. And the good thing about Skinwalker Ranch is that this year I missed all of them because I wasn't watching TV to see it advertised. So it meant that when I did watch it, I could watch one after the next, after the next, after the next. And I think I got quite a long way. And it might have been actually the last two that I then had to wait the week for. But yeah, with that show, they cover so much old stuff that, yeah, you can watch it in the background while doing something else and just make sure you watch when they're actually explaining something new, which, yeah, unfortunately isn't most of the show. Anyway, thank you for that, Bridget. And Melissa has donated £100 as well. Thank you for that, Melissa. Again, very kind donation. Don't worry if it's a mistake. We can sort it out afterwards. And yeah, the note is Merry Christmas, Phil. So thank you for that, Melissa. And Diane has donated £7.62. Thank you for that, Diane. The message is, have you heard the new Coldplay song? What a gift it is. So no, I haven't heard it yet, but I'm sure I'll hear it at some point. And this is another thing, that just listening to music, I guess technically I'm always listening to music because I'm always listening to requests. I'm always listening to the isolated vocals of songs, and I'm doing preparations for future videos, which is listening to other songs. So yeah, I'm technically always listening to music, but never really new releases. It's all stuff, unless it has been requested. But then even still, you know, it's not as if I'm doing songs as they are released. It's usually somebody from many months or years ago that's requesting a particular analysis. But I haven't heard the new Coldplay song, but I'm sure I'll hear it at some point. Maybe it'll be on at my sister's house. My sister just lets music go in the background with, I'm not sure what the thing is called, but they talk into it. It's either like an Amazon thing or an Apple thing, and it's the thing that I don't trust, where there's a microphone on all the time. So when you say something, it's picking up what you're saying. And my sister might say something like, you know, whatever it is. Oh, Alexa, is that it? Say, Alexa, play a Christmas playlist or something like that. And it'll start playing Christmas songs. But I don't have that kind of technology because, yeah, there have been reports that it's listening all the time. So it starts giving you adverts for things you were talking about because it's listening to everything you're saying. And I don't particularly want a company in my house listening to what I'm saying. Obviously, my sister hasn't got a problem with that. So, yeah, she has this kind of system all linked to the house. So generally, it'll be Christmas songs. But I don't know. Maybe the new Coldplay song will be on there somewhere. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for that, Diane. And Debbie has donated £100 as well. Thank you for that, Debbie. And the message is, hi Phil, I just wanted to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Congrats on 453,000 subscribers. I'm on catch-up crew tonight, so have a great live stream. This donation is not a mistake. Enjoy. You are awesome and the best. Love you, Debbie. So thank you for that. And yeah, thank you for the clarification as well, because then, yeah, it's obviously something that can happen now and again. So always good just to make sure. But thank you for that, Debbie. And Diane has donated again £7.62. And the message is, P.S. in regards to the Coldplay song, the video has to be seen. So thank you. Okay, so I can't just listen. I'll have to watch a video as well. I'll have a look out for it. I'm sure it might be on TV at some point, or it might be on the internet. It might get suggested to me on YouTube. Who knows? But thank you for that, Diane. And Tracy has donated £20 as well. Thank you for that, Tracy. And the message is, Happy Christmas, Phil. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and take a bit of a break. We wingers are so proud of you. It's going to be one hell of a year. Rock on to 2025. Cheers, Tracy. So thank you for that, Tracy. And it is going to be, well, I'm planning on it being a hell of a year in 2025, because what I might do is make a video on Friday. I might make a video on Friday. I'm just saying something about what I'm doing, but I can't really talk about what I'm doing or what I have been doing in the whole of 2024 on my side project. But yeah, I'm hoping that 2025 is going to be an interesting year, and we'll have to see what happens. But I'll do a video this Friday that will let you guys know a little bit of what's going on. I can't say a lot about it because there are other legal things that it's all to do with, that I've got to make sure that everything is right and set before I launch this thing that I'm going to be launching. But some news hot off the press is that I was chatting with Warren Hewitt, who's a producer, and yeah, actually his channel Produced Like a Pro, you'll sometimes see it in the live chat room going through, because he sometimes pops into the live streams. I think he was there in the last, I'm going to skip this advert. 5 seconds. Okay, skipped. Right, yeah. He was in the last live stream, and I spoke to him actually after the live stream, and he said, I was in the live stream. He wanted to know which cover video won, because it's quite late when it goes out in the UK, because Warren is in the UK at the moment, and he's also based in California. I think he's over in California most of the time, but he's here at the moment in the UK. Anyway, yes, I was chatting with Warren actually about my side project, and this is something that I have done. I have told a few people about it, but especially with Warren's background, and his kind of experience, and being a multi-platinum selling producer, getting his input on things is very good. And I told him about my side project, and the good thing is that he was very positive about what I was saying, and said that he'd like to do something at the same time, so that he can let everybody know about the thing that I'm going to do, because now he knows what I'm going to do. He also wants to let everybody know about what I'm going to do when I do it. So yeah, but that's good. It's always good to have a bit of support from people in the industry, but also people who really know what they're talking about. So I will be contacting a lot of people that I know as well when I come to do this thing in 2025. But anyway, back to that donation from Tracy. Yeah, hopefully it is going to be a hell of a year. So everybody stay tuned, and make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell, because there could be a video that I drop on YouTube that could be a huge one that I really could do with everybody watching, because I'm going to be asking you guys to help out. So anyway, I'll do a video on Friday just to clear things up a little bit, but there's not too much I can say. But anyway, thank you for that, Tracy. And Helena has donated £6.82. So thank you for that. And the message is, hi Phil, been a follower for a few months and it's been a joy. Merry Christmas from a Swedish lurker. So thank you for that. And for watching the channel as well. And Steve has donated £5 as well. Thank you for that, Steve. And the message is, do you think the voices on TV shows like The Voice, The Masked Singer, X Factor, American Idol, etc. are auto-tuned, pitch corrected, or lip-synced? So the only thing that I can say is that I've done analysis videos on The Voice, X Factor, and I think those are the only two out of those Like The Masked Singer, I haven't done anything on that. Or American Idol. From memory, I can't remember doing American Idol either. So I think American Idol, is that a separate thing to X Factor? Here in the UK, we used to have something called Pop Idol, and I think that changed into, was it Pop Stars? And then it changed into X Factor. I think it was all the same show, but they kept changing the name, or at least they changed the name until they got to X Factor, and then it stayed the same for, many, many years. So all I can say is that for The Voice, yes, and this is going on analysis videos that I've done, and on the X Factor, yes. So the only two that I've looked at that are, singing competitions, those have been edited from a pitch perspective. So there you go. I can't really say about the other talent shows, but I think generally, if one talent show is doing it, then you think, well, why would the other talent shows not do it? Because then all of the singers might sound a lot worse on a particular talent show. And then people would say, well, these singers aren't as good as the ones on The Voice or X Factor. But then they'd say, well, no, but we're not adjusting the voices, we're not tuning them. So, but it's very difficult. That's always going to be up for debate. But, the two that I've looked at have been tuned, even though they are singing contests. So thank you for that, Steve. Tracy has donated £10. Thank you for that, Tracy. The message is, Merry Christmas to all the wingers. I'm sure we've all been good lil Philistines, so Santa will bring us a Phil Jam. Peace, love, and rock to all. It looks like we are going to be having a Phil Jam because we are at 561 likes. So thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. You can keep on doing that, of course. Every thumbs up helps. And if you're watching this in the future, you might be in another country and you're being really strict and waiting until 11 p.m. your time to start the live stream. You can hit the thumbs up as well. It really does help, even if you're watching in the future. So yes, thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. We'll just see where we end up with the likeometer tonight. But thank you for that, Tracy. And Howard has donated £7.63. Thank you for that, Howard. The message is, just want to say a Merry Crimble to you and family, and let's have a happy, healthy 2025. So thank you for that, Howard. And yes, I'm all for that. Happy, healthy, and what else do you need? So thank you for that, Howard. And Barbara has donated £38.16. So thank you for that, Barbara. And the message is, Merry Christmas to you, Phil, and your family. So thank you for that. And Sylvia has donated £4.76. Thank you for that, Sylvia. And the message is, it's 10:30 a.m. Christmas Day here in Australia. So we're officially at Christmas in Australia. Santa's already been and gone. And I'm going to not repeat, but continue the message with this. And it says, and it's a beautiful, bright summer's day. Merry Christmas, Phil and wingers. Now, this is something that I don't think I wouldn't get used to it, and especially here in the UK, but it would be a bit weird going somewhere, having a Christmas, and it not being a bit cold, because that's just something that happens at Christmas. But having said that, earlier today, I just popped outside just for a split second, and it was massively warmer than I was expecting. I thought it might be close to freezing. I think it's like 11 degrees, something like that, 11 degrees Celsius, which is very warm for this time of year. So who knows what's going on with winter time and cold. It seems like cold is the new warm and warm is the new cold, and it's all mixed up as to what the weather should be and what it actually is. But anyway, thank you for that, Sylvia. And Merry Christmas, considering that it is actually Christmas where you are. And Karen has donated £5.99. So thank you for that, Karen. The message is, Happy Christmas to you and your family, Phil. I doubt you've been naughty to save Santa Claus the trip. I hope you get all you wish for. Turkish Delight and chocolate oranges. Definitely no lumps of coal for you. Thanks for making this live stream special and for being the special person you are. Cheers, Karen. So thank you for that. And so when Karen says, I doubt you've been naughty to save Santa Claus the trip. I always thought that Santa just arrives whether you've been good or not, but then he decides whether you're on the naughty list or, and if you are, then you don't get presents or something. I don't know exactly how he works, but I thought he'd always make the trip. And we already know that he must have already been to Australia. And this is something that I figured out, that when he has to go around the world, he's actually got longer to do it, because as a kid, I always thought that he did it in one day. And I thought, hats off to him for doing it so quickly. But then I realised, well, hang on, if you take all of the time differences into account, then it's not just a day in one place, it's a day all over the world. So you've got to factor in all of that, and that would be even more maths. So he's got more time to do it. And yeah, how many? So, oh no, that's going to be too much maths. I was just going to try and work out what the time was in Australia, not working it out, but from what we know, it's 10:30 or 10:35 in Australia. So that's 11 hours or something. So it means that Santa would have an extra 11 hours to do all of his delivering. I don't know. Somebody can ask him, how much longer he actually gets. So anyway, thank you for that, Karen, as well, for your donation. And Vera's donated £7.63. Thank you for that, Vera. And the message is, hi, Phil. Have a lovely Christmas with your family. You deserve everything great and good in this world. Peace and love to you. Oh, yes. Don't forget to eat your Brussels sprouts, Vera. So thank you for that. And yeah, just once a year I eat Brussels sprouts. I don't really like them, but just think of the health. I think I do that for a lot of foods, actually. Just thinking of the health benefits. And I mean, one thing that I can say is I can't remember when I last had fast food. And yeah, I mean, when I say I can't remember, because it's literally been months and months, 3 months ago, I know is when I last had some kind of fast food, because that was a McDonald's cheeseburger. So yeah, there you go. Everything in moderation. So what does that work out? 4 a year, maybe. I don't know. I've fallen off the wagon of having fast food in that I'm not having it at all. And now I'm going to be having Brussels sprouts. So yeah, it's all gone to pot, unfortunately. But maybe in 2025 we can have a little bit more of a treat for dinner times. Who knows? But anyway, everything in moderation. That's what I always say. Anyway, let me skip this advert. The adverts are really popping up tonight. Right, got rid of that. Up to date in the PayPal window. So thank you guys for those donations. And it looks like we might have had something else going on here. And we had Roman's donation. It's just the pair person. And then Brams has donated £4.99. Thank you for that. And the message is, Merry Christmas to you and the chat folks from me and Mr. Brams in Orkney. Phil, what would you like Santa to bring you tomorrow? Just a chocolate orange and some Turkish Delight. And that's pretty much fine. There was something I was thinking of earlier. I can't remember what it was. And this is the problem that I have. I always do something and I think, that would be quite a good thing to have. And then I forget about it. And then, of course, because I've forgotten about it, when somebody asks me, what do you want for Christmas? I just say chocolate orange or Turkish Delight. And the thing that I then would think after Christmas, I should have asked for that. And still, I can't remember what it is. There was definitely something earlier that I thought, that would have been good to ask for. Yeah, but this is my problem. Anyway, thank you for that. So yeah, just simple things for me for Christmas. Absolutely fine. Cheryl has donated $19.99. Thank you for that, Cheryl. And that's Cheryl's first super chat donation. Yeah, big number one there next to Cheryl's name. So thank you for that. And Bones of Insanity has donated £4.99. So thank you for that. And the message is, hi Phil, Donna Summer on the radio, live, phenomenal vocal, would be a great analysis buddy. Gaz, UK, best wishes for Christmas and New Year. So thank you for that. And yeah, I don't have the radio on at the moment, but yeah, I'm sure it sounds great. And Orlando's donated $5 again. Thank you for that, Orlando. And the message is, I am with family. We are enjoying a dessert of cheesecake, and then we will exchange gifts. Merry Christmas to all. So thank you for that, Orlando. Cheesecake, always a good choice. And yeah, the problem with having the Christmas meal is Christmas pudding as well. Because Christmas pudding is probably one of the most calorific things known to man. So yeah, if you start having one thing and then you have a little bit of another thing like cheesecake, for example, and then you have a bit of Christmas pudding, you probably had about 3,000 calories. And that was just for pudding, let alone all of the... Well, I guess Brussels sprouts don't have many in them, so if you like those, then you're fine. But thank you for that, Orlando. And PAJ has donated £10. Thank you for that. And the message is, my mum suddenly died a few days ago. I am devastated, so no Christmas for me. She often heard your voice in the background as I watched your streams. Cherish your family, everyone. Life is short. Thanks, Phil. So thank you for that donation. And I'm sorry to hear that news. And yeah, I don't think, well, it's very sad news, and I hope that everything works itself out, that, you know, you can see a bit of a way forward. And I'm sure that everybody in the live chat room sends condolences to you. So yeah, very sad news. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for watching the channel as well. And yeah, my thoughts and everybody's thoughts, I'm sure, in the live chat room are with you this Christmas. So thank you for that. We've had another donation after that that's come through from Iolea, who has donated 65 SEK, and I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it might be something that I've been through before. I'm not sure, but thank you for that. And the message is, happy holidays and stay awesome, with a smiley face. So thank you for that. Karen's donated $20. Thank you for that, Karen. And the message is, Merry Christmas, Phil. I'd requested an analysis starting last Christmas of an a cappella group based nearby in San Francisco called Chanticleer. Is there any chance you'll still do it, even though it's a Christmas song? So thank you for that. And well, this is the thing about my request list. It's just ridiculously long, and it's the same thing actually over on Facebook. Kevin asked me about an analysis that he requested, I think like 2 years ago, something like that. And the problem with the one that Kevin was requesting was like a copyright thing. The problem is doing an analysis of a particular song, and I know pretty much from doing so many videos which ones are going to get blocked and which ones aren't, and which ones are just an absolute nightmare to look at. So Christmas songs are kind of difficult, but it is something that I can work my way through the list, and something that I'll probably mention on Friday about the videos, and the fact that so many are requested about a particular theme, and with looking at auto-tune and pitch correction in the future, hopefully we'll have a little bit more diversity going on, obviously with this side project that I'm going to be launching in 2025, is to do with maybe making things a little bit clearer for people so that they know what is and what isn't, so then I won't get all of these requests for people to say, right, is this live? Is this lip synced? Is this pitch corrected? Is this auto-tuned? And they would already know, hopefully. That's the way that I would like the music industry to be, but we will see. So thank you for that, Karen. And Chrissy has donated $7.99. Thank you for that, Chrissy. And that's Chrissy's first donation in the Super Chat window. And the message is, Happy Christmas, Phil, and all. So thank you for that. And Les has donated $20 as well. Thank you for that, Les. And the message is, Merry Christmas, Phil. What's your favourite Christmas song? 2. 1. Just listen to / enjoy. 2. Play on guitar / perform. 2nd. What does your New Year's Eve look like? Chill with friends, go out for dinner, drinks, catch a concert / movie. New Year's Eve looks like this. It looks exactly like this. Without the hat, maybe with the hat. I don't know. Maybe I'll wear it on New Year's Eve as well. But it looks exactly like this without Santa. And I think I put fireworks on the screen, something like that. So I do a live stream on New Year's Eve. So yeah, that's been what I've done for I don't know how many years. But that's what I do. So you'll be seeing me live going into 2025. So thank you for that, Les. The other questions are my favourite Christmas song to listen to. I don't know. I don't think I've got a Christmas. I was thinking of Last Christmas by Wham, because I think that got to number 1 here in the UK this Christmas. So, Last Christmas. Yeah, anyway, I'll say that. So, I was just thinking, because I've said Christmas so many times, I'm thinking, is that even the title of the song, Last Christmas by Wham? But I'm going to go with it. So, there you go. I'm choosing that. And actually, that's one of those songs that, yeah, George Michael was really excited about that being a Christmas number 1. And then the whole Live Aid thing got released, and that was the Christmas number 1. But it missed out on the number 1 spot because of that, and I think it's now become number 1 this year in the charts. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I think I heard it maybe on the news or in the background or on a TV show. So there you go. I mean, I could think about lots of different Christmas songs, and I have said before about the Darknesses Christmas song. So that's a bit of a tongue-in-cheek one, but yeah, that's all good fun as well. So thank you for, and you can look up the title for that song, because it's kind of got, when I say it's tongue-in-cheek, it's kind of got a different kind of meaning to it. But anyway, thank you for that, Les and Flip. And Burn has donated $5. So thank you for that. And the message is, check out 21 Pilots' performance of The Line live at GA. That's got to be a state somewhere, and I can't think of where that would be. The performance, Scream, Tyler sings, is incredible. Some claim pre-recorded. Cheers. So thank you for that. And that was Flip and Burn's first donation in the Super Chat window as well. So thank you for those donations, you guys, in the Super Chat window. And over on PayPal, there have been a couple of donations in there. And we've had £76.32 from Clancy Spa and Pool. So thank you for that. And the message is Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you as well. And yes, Spa and Pool, I'm assuming that is going to be a swimming pool and not pool that you play on a table. Which, yeah, I am a bit of a fan of playing pool. I used to have a snooker table. Not a full-size snooker table, a little 6-foot snooker table when I was young. And the problem is that with a 6-foot snooker table, even a 6-foot one is really big. It depends on how big your house is. But it means that if I wanted to play it, I had to kind of put it up and then take it down when I wasn't using it, and put it up and take it down. But yeah, it was all quite good fun. So I am a fan of playing pool. And my sister has a pool table at her house. But when I say she has a pool table, it's a table that flips over. But it's a proper pool table, and it's only, I think it's about 6 feet in length. It might be a bit bigger, but yeah, it's a proper pool table. You can play snooker on it as well, but it's got the slate, the fancy stuff, which means it weighs a ton. But yeah, that's all good fun. Maybe we'll do a bit of that. I was going to say maybe we'll do a bit of that this Christmas, and it's Christmas in 11 minutes. So yeah, we will see. But yeah, over to my sisters for Boxing Day. Right, Christiana has donated £2.45. So thank you for that. And the message is Feliz Natal. So that means Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. So thank you for that. Obviously, it shouldn't sound like I just said it, but yeah, I know at least roughly what it means. Thank you, Karen, as well, who has again donated £2.29. The message is, hi Phil, you mentioned the longing for fast food. Fancy trying out something new from McDonald's? McSprouts, crispy fried Brussels sprouts. Happy Christmas to you and your family. Cheers, Karen. So it doesn't really matter what you do with sprouts. It still contains sprouts. So even if they were deep fried or anything like that, I've just missed an advert. So apologies for that. Anyone who's seeing an advert now, I missed it. I didn't skip it. Right. Yeah. So even crispy fried Brussels sprouts, if it's a choice between that and a cheeseburger, I'll go with a cheeseburger. Or I'll go with an apple pie or something like that. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. Thank you for that, Karen. And that totally defies the point of me eating them for the health benefits and just putting up with it. Now I'd be putting up with it and they're unhealthy. So it's like, yeah, a double negative that doesn't make a positive. So, Chrissy has donated $2.99 again. So thank you for that. It's a straight up donation. And Brian's donated €2, I think that is. So thank you for that, Brian. And the message is, Ken Tamplin should keep his tongue in cheek. So thank you for that. And that's their first donation in the Super Chat window as well. Right. We are at 695 likes at the moment. So we made it past 500 by quite a way. But we'll keep on hitting that thumbs up. Hopefully, if you guys can, if you haven't used that thumbs up, would be very much appreciated. If you could do now, because we've got, I think, 2 jams tonight, potentially, it means that they're going to go on for probably longer than normal. I'm not sure. So let's jump into the video for tonight, which looks like it's going to be Huey Lewis and the News, The Power of Love. And it's going to be my version of that particular song. But it means that Parisian Walkways has lost out again. Only just 52% of the vote for The Power of Love. And now I've actually found it. I thought this was going to be a nightmare to find, but somehow here it is. So I haven't checked if this worked or not. So hopefully this works. I'm going to click on it and see you guys after this. Hopefully you enjoy it. And fingers crossed. See you guys in a second. Rock.
There's the power of love.
of love. You feel the power of love. Can you feel it? And there we have it. That was my version of The Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I was clicking on all kinds of wrong buttons while that was playing because I couldn't hear it, then I could hear it, and then I clicked in the live chat room and it opened up a new window, and I don't know what happened, but hopefully you guys weren't interrupted with the video. I don't know. This is the thing, when the video is playing, I lose the feed to my camera because the video is just playing in the background, and thankfully I could hear it. So, yeah, fingers crossed that was all okay. Right. We are going to be, I mean, it's almost Christmas Day here. I was going to say we are going to be jumping into the Phil Jam very soon. And we don't have any pictures for Picture Corner tonight. But, we had another donation in the Super Chat window. And John has donated $1.99. So thank you for that, John. And the message is, what is the first note Paul sings in Yesterday? I don't know. I don't have that bit of information. Yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what the key is. I'll tell you what. Can I even find... I'm just going to see if I was anywhere close, just off the top of my head. And when I say that, I was clicking on things and messing things up. But this is a little bit... this might not work. Am I about to disappear because I'm going to play a bit of the Beatles? Oh, and then we've got an advert. Right. Now this is the problem that I'm. Yesterday. Oh, there's a semitone out. I was one note off. So there you go. I just wanted to find out if I was anywhere close. I was as close as you can get without being correct. And my argument is always that with my songs, I detune by a semitone. So it means that whenever I sing songs, they tend to be a semitone lower. Yeah, I mean, when I'm just singing them, because I'm used to hearing my guitar and my own stuff being in E flat rather than E, there you go. That's what I'm sticking to. That's why I was a semitone out. I do not know. So there, and hopefully that was short enough. I don't know whether you heard that while I was going in to listen to yesterday. So there you go. As for, yeah, I didn't have that knowledge, unfortunately. So now whenever I think of it, I'll have to adjust it a semitone higher. But anyway, thank you for that, John. Bella says, Phil, you are being inundated with ads. So thank you. Maybe people watching are getting ads. I'm trying to skip all the ones that I can. And yeah, I mean, it's just a case of seeing them when they pop up and then making it before there's a countdown. So Yeah. Anyway, right, what are we doing? We have to get into... Oh, and that's Christmas! We are 9 seconds into Christmas Day here in the UK. So Merry Christmas, everybody here. Have a fantastic day. You've probably already gone to bed, or you might be staying up to try and see if you can see Santa. But yeah, have a great day, you people in the UK, and you people watching this who aren't anywhere near to Christmas Day yet. So yeah, have a great day. We are going to be jumping into the Phil Jams to finish with tonight, and I've got to remember what to do. What do we have? I might have a quick read of Joe's message. I'm picking up the Strat here because it's plugged in. Oh, it's quite a long message. Okay, right, I'll just skip down. Phil Jam 199 gem or Strat starts clean. Right, so we've got two Phil Jams here, 199A and 199B. And I'm going to click on the first one. Oh, and that's gone straight into it. So maybe because I've watched videos on other things, or adverts on other videos. Right, so this is Steve Vai, Christmas Time Is Here. And in brackets, guitar backing track. And this is from Art Yom Guitar Backing Tracks. So, skip advert down here. Right, now what I will say is, this looks like it's going to be a backing track of a song, because it says Christmas Time Is Here, and then in brackets, and it says it's by Steve Vai. And I don't know this song, and I don't even know what Christmas Time Is Here is. Like, is it a Christmas Time Is Here? It could be a Christmas song that I don't know. So this could be an absolute laugh, because let's have a listen to it. This is obviously because Steve Vai, isn't known for his basic things that he does. So let's have a listen. Oh, let me know what the mix is like as well. Oh, zoom out. Okay. Okay, right. We're not staying on one chord for any length of time here. I'm going to go for octaves. there we have it. Whatever that was. Okay, so that's obviously something that Steve Vai has done, and it's a Christmas song maybe that I don't know. But the problem with that is, being spontaneous with you can't, unfortunately, over a track like that because we've got chord changes every bar. So generally what happens is you'll listen out for the chord and then you'll start to sing, but the chord changes. So you listen to the next chord, so then you'll start to play a melody, but the chord's changed again. So this is it, when you are playing consciously and you don't know where the changes are happening, as we do on the live streams, it means that there's no chance to build up any melody because it's all about knowing, oh, I need to go to this scale and I need to go to that particular place because that's where the chord's coming in. So yeah, I mean, that's interesting because that's kind of the opposite of the way that I play. So there you go. That was what it was, wherever that was all going. So I'll have to check out whatever that was, what the Steve Vai track is. But anyway, let's go into the second one and let's click on this.
I chose Wix for...
And let's skip the Wix advert, or at least mute it while it goes through. And this one is called Merry Christmas, backing track in C major. And this is coming from Tom Bailey Backing Tracks. So we're off to a better start because this obviously is just a backing track. It's not a particular song that I don't know. But yeah, I have to say that other one was very much jazz, where, jazz is a very set way of playing so that you know when chords are changing. Therefore, you can go straight, even though the chord hasn't changed yet, you can go to the place where you know it's going to be and start effectively playing notes from your scales. Whereas, it's something that's very difficult to play over the top of, just spontaneously and consciously. Right, so let's just have a listen to this. And yeah, Tom Bailey Backing Tracks on YouTube. Merry Christmas, backing track in C major. I think this one's going to be a little bit more backing tracky, hopefully. Oh, hang on. As always, let me know what this what the levels are like. Finish. And there we had it. Okay, so the problem is sometimes when watching the video, it looks like it's about to finish, but it must have put up the last screen about 30 or 40 seconds before it actually finishes. So you're kind of waiting, thinking, oh, is it going to suddenly finish? But you got to wait for 30 seconds. So anyway, there we have it. That was the double fill jam. The second one, a lot more kind of basic than the first one. And the second one, I mean, that was almost both ends of the spectrum there. Just one that was, very, very simple and no real changes at all. And then the other one, which was literally every bar, pretty much, you're getting a change. And you're getting a change to a chord that is a little bit out there. Even semitones that we had in that previous one. So following it, good luck with that. So anyway, thank you, Joe, for sending me those two particular tracks for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight as well, and for the donations. And Elaine's donated $5. Thank you for that. And the message is from a cartoon called A Charlie Brown Christmas, and it's tradition in the US. So thank you for that. And that probably makes sense as to why I've never heard of it, because over here, a Charlie Brown Christmas is not a tradition at all. So there we go. Thank you, Michael, as well, who's donated $20. So thank you for that. And the message is Happy Christmas, Phil. So happy Christmas to all of you in that live chat room. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm going to be here with a video on Friday and a video on Sunday. And next week we'll be here for the New Year's Eve. Not Christmas Eve, the New Year's Eve live stream. So if you could join me then, I would be very much appreciated as well. And we'll be doing much of the same and see what happens. So yes, with the Lycometer, this is something that happens, I think, uniquely. On Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, we get a random, well, I've just contradicted that by saying it's random. Every year it tends to be a lot higher during New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. So that's why I think for the other live streams throughout the year, because it's not like a special event, I think, if we now set the record at like 862 for the next Tuesday's live stream, then it wouldn't make it. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And just as I say that, Red Clouds Liu has donated $10, and that's their first super chat donation, so thank you for that as well. Right, we are going to be calling things to a close, so have a fantastic Christmas, you guys out there. And I will be here for a video Friday, Sunday. No live stream on Saturday, because I know that I'm going to have to spend that catching up with stuff. And next Tuesday, if you can make the live stream then, New Year's Eve, we will see you in 2025 together, and we'll do a countdown and the thing that we do every year. So thank you, Scott, as well, who's just donated $20 and says pizza for your New Year's party. So thank you for that. And the party I'm having is here. So I'll be back on the screen for New Year's Eve. So thank you for that, Scott. And hopefully you guys can join me then in a week's time. Right. Here we go. Time for me to sign off, sign out, and go and get ready to eat some chocolate orange tomorrow and maybe some Turkish delight. So have a fantastic rest of your morning and your afternoon, your evening, whatever it is where you are. If you're in Christmas at the moment, have a great day. If you're not in Christmas yet, or at Christmas, then have a great day when it is Christmas Day where you are. But all that's left for me to say is try to stay as safe and as sane as possible in this crazy world in which we live, and I will catch you guys at the next one, which will be next Tuesday. So hopefully I will see you then. Have a great day, y'all. And yeah, Merry Christmas. Rock